My name's Anthony Bryan and I'm a personal trainer with a hemiplegia, and today we're going to be working on a 10-minute daily workout that you can do every single day from home or whether you're in a gym or even at work. So I want you to do every single exercise for 1 minute, and the first exercise is high knee marchings. Now I want you to get that knee up as high as you can and both legs up, and get that knee above the belly button height if you can. Pick those knees up nice and high, marching on the spot. Now if you want to make it even harder, I just want you to speed up those legs, march it even faster. Or if you want to make it even harder, stand up nice and tall, and I want you to high knee march, but I want you to get those knees up to hip height. This is now going to work your balance at the same time as working your hip flexors and core muscles. And if you need assistance, hold on to the chair for balance and high knee march. This will help you work those hip flexors. Exercise number 2, now I want you to get those legs as wide as you can. I want those legs outside of those chair legs and sit tall. And you're going to pick those knees up as high as you can. So it's wide legs, high knees. It's going to get those quads working. So we're going to do it for 1 minute. Pick those knees up nice and high. And if you want to make it harder, speed up that march. But do not let those feet go narrower than those chair legs. Keep those knees up nice and high. Keep going, march those legs nice and high. Pick them up, and try and get those knees above that hip belly button height once again. Pick those knees up. We've got 1 minute to do. Now you should start feeling those quads starting to burn. Keep those legs wide, get those knees high, and you will start feeling those quads starting to work. Remember, keep those knees up as high as you can and keep those legs outside of those chair legs. And now you should start to feel those quads starting to burn. Those legs are going to feel heavier, but I want you to keep picking them up as high as you can, and you're going to really feel those legs really work. This is going to strengthen those leg muscles, helping you with your walking. Exercise number 3, we're going to be doing leg extensions. So I want you to kick your leg out as far as you can in front of you, get that leg nice and straight. This is going to work. So again, we're going to do this together for 1 minute. So kick that leg straight, and then opposite leg, kick that leg straight. Try and get your weaker leg up as high as you can, engaging those quads. So straight leg kick, straight leg kick. If you want to make it harder, get your heel higher, and that's going to engage more of your quad muscles. Now, a minute's a long time when you're doing an exercise, but I want you to keep it up. Keep kicking those legs left and then right. Get those legs as straight as you can. Now you might start to feel those quads starting to burn a little bit. That's a good thing. It means they're engaging and they're working. So I want you to do this exercise as many times as you can. Keep kicking those legs and keep that speed up. You can see with me, my weaker leg isn't getting as high as my stronger leg, but I'm still getting it as high as I can. And that's engaging those muscles, and I want you to get those muscles really working. Quads are key muscles for our everyday lives. Keep kicking those legs. On to exercise number 4. Now this is going to be seated star jumps. So I want you nice and narrow and then out nice and wide. So arms in, legs in, chest in nice and narrow, and get as wide as you can. Arms out, legs out, chest out. Or if you want to make it harder, stand up and do standing star jumps. So you jump out nice and wide, in, out, in. And then you do it as quickly as you can on those toes, bouncing wide and narrow. But if you want to do the seated version, just do narrow into the body and then out as wide as you can. Big star shapes, and do as many as you can. Again, we're going to do this for 1 minute. So star jump and then in. Do this with me. Star jump and in. Star jump and in. And I want big shapes. Go as narrow as you can and then the biggest star shape you can do. This is going to work your core muscles, your lower back muscles. They're going to get those arms and legs engaging all at the same time. So it's a full body workout. Now you might find you might get a bit breathless from this. If you do, then just slow it down a bit. But we really want to get all those muscles in the body engaging and working. Keep that speed up and keep doing those star jumps with me. Keep going, keep going. Good. Exercise number 5, we have bicep curls. Now you can either do both arms at the same time, individually bicep curl up, or if you struggle to do with your weaker arm, hold that weaker arm and do bicep curls holding hands together, and keep going up and down. Now when you stretch the arm as low as you can and bring it up. Now we're going to do it together for a minute. So it's bicep curls for a minute. Let's do it together. Do it with me and do as many as you can. And really concentrate on that weaker arm. We want that weaker arm really engaging to get those brain signals to that weaker side. Good. Curl it up and then bring it down as low as you can. Make sure you're getting a stretch on that bicep to get it nice and straight. You might find it's easy to pull that arm up, but it's harder to straighten it out, and that's normal. But with practice, that's going to get better. So really get the movement in those biceps, because the more we move those biceps, then the stronger they get, and we increase that pathway to the brain better, so that we can get more movement. So try and do this as much as you can. Keep going. It's really going to make you think and really work. Get those biceps up and straighten them out. Keep going. Exercise number 6, we'll be doing shoulder presses. So we're going to get those arms up above the head as high as we can. Now if you can't get your weaker arm up on its own, then I want you to hold hands together and really stretch that arm up as high as you can, and then down. This is going to stretch out those lats muscles, but it's going to get those shoulder muscles working and moving. Or if you can get your arm up individually on its own as high as you can, I want you to do shoulder presses up as high as you can. Now I can't get my weaker arm up as high as my stronger arm, but this is as high as I can do it. So I'm doing individual shoulder presses up as high as I can. Now we're going to do it together for a minute. Push both arms up as high as you can, both arms down. Now remember, if you struggle with that weaker arm, do it together. Up as high as you can and then down. And really feel a stretch in those muscles underneath the arm. You're going to feel those shoulder muscles engaging. This is a great way to stretch the arm out, but also get those muscles engaging and working. And do as many as you can. If you need to go slower, then go slower, but get those reps in. Really stretch up nice and high. Might feel that tension in the arm increasing, but keep going, keep practicing, keep those movements up. Keep going. Exercise number 7, we're going to do punches while seated. So I want you to extend both arms out in front of you as far as you can, and we're going to get those chest and shoulder muscles really working. If you want to make it harder, I want you to stand and do standing punches. Now we're punching, and we're going to be using our balance now, because we have to balance while we're punching out in front of us. But if you struggle with your balance, then take a seat and do punches with me and get as many as you can. So sit tall, engage in that core, and punch those arms out in front of you, left and then right. 1, 2, 1, 2. And if you want to make it harder, speed up those punches. Exercise number 8, I want you to hold your arms out as wide as you can while marching those legs up and down. Now it's going to work those shoulders, keep those arms straight into a T shape, and keep those arms up and don't let those arms drop. Now with my weaker arm, I can't straighten it all the way out, but I'm keeping that elbow as high as I can away from the body. So even if you're not getting that arm straight, I want you to keep that elbow away from the body, keeping those arms up. This is going to engage those shoulders. Now, holding this for a minute is going to be tough, so if you can do it for 30 or 45 seconds, that's just as good, and then build it up to a minute. Now, lift those knees up. It's going to be working that lower core muscles, and then those shoulders are going to be holding those arms up. Do not drop those arms. Keep those arms up nice and high. Now you start to feel a burn in those shoulders. This is going to strengthen those shoulder muscles. Keep them up and don't let them drop. Good. Sit tall, keep those arms up, do not let that weaker arm drop. Now we're going to go into our final exercise, which is going to be a balancing exercise. I want you to hold one leg off the ground and keep your balance. And if you need support, use the chair next to you, but I only want you to use one finger to hold that balance. Do not use your whole hand and lean on that chair. So we're going to hold balance on one side and then the other. So lift one leg and hold it there for 1 minute. Stand nice and tall, and you can use that chair for support. Hold that balance. I'm going to hold it now for 1 minute. This is my stronger leg, so this is my better side for keeping balance. So balance is a really important exercise, as we use balance in every single thing we do every single day. So when I keep that leg off the ground, it doesn't matter if the foot drops down and hits the ground. I want you to reset and start again. Keep that balance. You're going to feel those muscles in the legs shaking and working together to keep you upright, tall and strong. You're going to feel those core muscles kicking in, working to hold you upright and keep you strong. So it's working your core, it's working those leg muscles, and it's improving our balance. We want to try this as many times as we can. Now we're going to switch to the opposite side. Now the opposite side is my weaker side, and I'm going to use the chair for support to start with. So just using one finger, so you're not using the whole hand and leaning on that chair. I want you to do most of the work. So just using one finger for support, stand tall and keep that balance. You're still going to feel those legs working and those core muscles working, even if you are using assistance while standing. Now I'm going to try and test myself on my weaker side by taking my hand away. So you can see I'm a lot more wobbly and I can't keep the balance for very long, but I'll just reset and try again. Keeping that balance, I can probably hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds on my weaker side, then I'll reset and try again. So even if you can't keep your balance for that long, I want to reset, try again, reset, try again. And the more you try, the better it will improve. That is my 10-minute workout for you guys. If you can do every single exercise for 1 minute each, have a small rest in between, do that all the way through. You can do that every single day. Or if you want to make it harder, then repeat it over. You can do 10 minutes, rest, and then repeat it over again. So you're doing it twice, and that'd be a 20-minute workout. And then the more you do this, the stronger you're going to get. You're going to improve your balance, you're going to improve those arm movements and improving those leg movements. Give it a go and let me know how you get on, and I'll see you soon.